On that note, we take a break, but as we do that, there is room to cut rates and the cash crunch problem is expected to hit the SME segment even as stress in the corporate segment continues. That's the word coming in from P Nair, Deputy MD of IDBI Bank. In an exclusive conversation with Neha Bothra, P Nair says plans to sell stake are still in consideration to raise growth capital for the bank. Listen into a slice of this exclusive.
At the moment, actually, the currency availability has improved substantially. We haven't really had any cash out situation, thank God, in many of our branches. Currency availability, though, continues to be a bit of a concern, but we are getting it on a day-to-day basis from Reserve Bank of India, also from the other banks, especially in the hinterland areas. But by and large, the situation has significantly come under control. You yourself must have seen that the queues in bank branches have eased. ATMs have significantly begun working. A lot of the recalibration is now completed.
Speaking about the SME segment, it's been a growth driver for most banks. Most banks were banking on this segment. And this is one segment that depends heavily on cash. So how do you think demonetization is going to pinch small scale enterprises?
In a short run, yes, it would pinch them a bit. But then, like all others, as we have done in the case of individuals, same way they would also need to move towards non-cash. In fact, today, if you see, practically a large number of bank branches are busy. Even today, they are working, though it's a holiday. They are opening accounts and they have set up camps at various places. And this whole thing is actually happening just so that the people at large have bank accounts, and that transactions to a large extent are done from, say, bank to bank or from customer to the bank account of an individual. So going forward, this is also going to ease gradually. I see a lot of change actually happening in even at the normal marketplace. Even when you go to a vegetable vendor today, they are willing to take cash directly into their accounts through your wallets, which wasn't there 15-20 days back. So there is a significant amount of change that is happening.
What kind of deposits have you seen coming into IDBI Bank in the past, since 8th November?
At the moment, we've had something like 20,000 crores plus of deposits that have come in. Naturally, deposits have come in all forms. They've come in the current accounts, savings accounts. They've also come as fixed deposits. So a good amount of accretion has actually happened ever since 9th of November.
As far as the corporate sector is concerned, the focus at IDBI Bank has been gradually shifting towards the retail portfolio, very gradually. But how do you see the corporate accounts faring at this point? You have a lot of debt management tools at disposal now. Are the big accounts showing some signs of improvement as far as debt repayment is concerned?
See, in corporate debt, the kind of stress that we were talking about earlier, that in a way to some extent does continue. RBI has made available certain other tools also. Some changes have also been brought about in respect of some earlier tools that were introduced, like S4A is one. So there are various avenues now available for banks to tackle the large corporate stress.